Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America, coming to you live this Monday. I know everyone is still locked down. I know some states, such as Florida, has opened up a little bit, and we're all kind of working in place, but I don't believe any of our members have stopped working. We're essential in every sense of the word. I wanted to say happy Mother's Day to those that celebrated yesterday, whether you're a mother of a child with 2 legs or 4 legs. I am very happy to say that both of my children are out of the hospital, and one is sleeping under my desk. So it's good to have both my children home and feeling better. Last week, I had my first day at session in Louisiana. I was a little bit apprehensive about how it was going to work. Was everybody going to have a mask? How was the whole situation going to happen? And when I went into the Capitol, my temperature was checked, and I was given a sticker to show that I did not have a temperature. Everyone except one lady that I saw did not have a mask. Everyone had a mask. All legislators, all lobbyists, all folks there to give testimony, all had masks on. The committee rooms were cleaned between meetings. In the House, a lady squirted some magic stuff. I'm not sure it was magic, but after every testimony, between bills. And then on the Senate side, they actually changed out the microphone covers after each speaker. So every precaution was taken. I didn't feel like a weirdo because I had a mask on. I was worried about my mask not matching my outfit, but nobody's mask matched their outfit. So it was okay, and it was definitely interesting. What I did say was I hoped it wasn't going to be the new norm. And several of the lobbyists said, we believe it's going to be the new norm for at least the next year. That doesn't make me happy, but it is what it is. And if I have to wear a mask to go to the Capitol, I will. In Louisiana, we have at least House Insurance Committee meeting on Wednesday at 9 o'clock that we have the agenda for. There are several bills that HAFA is watching, several that are mandates that we know if our state or any state passes a mandate after the ACA, the state is responsible for those dollars. So it'll be interesting to see what our state legislators do. I continue to remind them to be responsible and to realize that will need to come out of your budget if this bill is passed. An important bill that is being led by Representative Raymond Cruz is on balanced billing. I've sent the folks in Louisiana the list of House Insurance Committee members, asking them to reach out and support this bill. We have all been touched. Our members, our clients have been touched by balance billing, and it's high time Louisiana got something passed. And this is at least a start. It's not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. You'll notice at the bottom of the Monday Morning News, there's a section that's called Webinars. Please join us on May 14th for a webinar on ICRA. There is CE filed for Louisiana and any other state that we have 5 attendees or more. And then on the 21st, Beam Dental is going to have an educational webinar for us about their product and how they can bring smart toothbrushes and smart technology and prices to your clients, your employer clients. And then SyncStream has at least 2 webinars coming up this week and next that I would encourage you to join. One being Brandy Boatner that we had at the HAFA Summit. You will love her. She's from IBM. Will definitely open your eyes to Big Brother watching you. And Janelle Stanton was also one of our HAFA Summit speakers. Talks a lot about HR. She's an attorney, especially with us all working remotely, our clients having employees working remotely. She has wonderful information to help you with those kind of questions and comments. Louisiana remains in lockdown, so except for going to the Capitol, we're basically in lockdown. At 2:30 Central Standard Time today, the governor of Louisiana will release whether he's going to open on the 15th or not. If he doesn't, there has been legislation filed in Louisiana by Representative Miguez that strips the governor of his power. So this is, of course, if you love politics, it's something that you love to watch, and it's very interesting. But if you own a small business, you definitely want to pay attention to when you can open, how quickly you can open, and what you need to do to open. I'm a member of a Facebook group for Nevada. They are gradually opening some things. Still, the casinos are not opening. We hear in Mississippi, their casinos might open by the end of the month. So you'll see some people opening, but it's going to be interesting what the new norm is. Will you be wearing masks in some of these places? How will you be served at a restaurant and still remain 6 feet away from everyone? So our lives are different, but we're used to, as agents, morphing into whatever we need to be morphed into for survival. An update on husband and wife, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana. I've had several calls and was on a call this morning asking me about the status. The important thing for agents to know is if the spouse is not on payroll, in a lot of two-man groups, there isn't a payroll. If they file K-1, that will satisfy what is needed by Blue Cross. So K-1 is something that your clients need. If you have two-man groups on the books, you want to make sure that those get into a posture when it comes for renewal, that you can make sure they're going to fit into the mold to get that case approved. And if not, look into individual or whatever you need to go forward to save your clients. We're still looking and talking to Plan Bs. We did have a very good conversation with a plan that Trish Freeman, your chairwoman of the board, thought would be a wonderful new tool for our tool chest, and we're continuing to get more information about that. For those agents that are from New Hampshire, I've been talking to our member Sonia Purcell in New Hampshire, and as soon as things open, I'm going to come to New Hampshire and do some CE classes and meet some folks up there and see if we can get a broader base of agents involved in HAFA. For those that missed our Power Hour, we have a Power Hour, our monthly meeting, the first Wednesday of every month at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. We had an amazing meeting on last Wednesday. A lot of people tuned in about the COVID, what they were doing, how they were surviving, what was happening in their state. It's a very candid conversation. It's not recorded, and only agents from HAFA are invited or included. The sponsor for the Power Hour was Beam Dental, and they gave us a brief 10-minute spotlight on Beam Dental. Next Power Hour, the first Wednesday in June, our sponsor will be New Synergy. So we ask that you put that on your calendar, that you go ahead and register. Once you register one time, you'll get reminders that you need to join us, and when you need to join us, and be prepared to join us, and let's join us. And then at 3 o'clock, 3:15, following every Power Hour, we have a legislative call that we get on conference line and talk about what's going on in our state, what's going on federally, and what we need to know and what we need to do. So HAFA's doors have not closed. I continue to be open, continue to be working hard. So if you have any questions, you need something, you have comments, you can't get something approved, you're not getting paid commissions. We're working with Trish Mack in Alaska. Some of our folks in Alaska are not being paid. That's one of my top priorities, is making sure that our agents and brokers are paid. And lastly, if you are not being paid an SEP, if you would just drop me an email and let me know. The insurance companies have confirmed or swore to CMS that everyone was paying an SEP, and I would just like to know if there's anybody out there that is not. So that is really important that we get the information, the feedback back to CMS. But until next week, have a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves. Wear your mask. Take good care of your families. Give them all a hug. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And I am very honored and proud to represent you. Ronell Nolan. Until next Monday.